Happy 2012 guys. I know that it's a little late saying that considering it's not January just now. So for a while I've been thinking what type of video can I do to start off 2012 for me. Then I looked back on all my older videos and quite a few people for a year have been requesting that I do a piano tutorial on the BBC Sherlock theme and Sherlock's theme, which is actually called The Game Is On because I listened to the official soundtrack, which is released in January, was it? I think it was. Anyway, so let's stop talking, we'll head over to the piano and we'll start off with the opening theme of the BBC Sherlock series. Enjoy! Okay, let's start from the very beginning, starting on the left hand since it's the hand that starts off. Now you're going to be playing the whole tune with N octaves in both hands, so put your thumb on an A and your pinky on an A. Excellent, maybe turn this down a bit. Right, and this is all you need to do, just play the A 6 times. If you speed that up it'll... That's the introduction for you. Pretty easy, I must say. I mean, it's just... Now obviously you don't need to play this piece in octaves, you can just go... Or maybe... It's up to you where you feel comfortable with, if your hands aren't big enough to go all 8 keys. Anyway, we'll get back to the left hand in a minute. What we're going to do now is we're going to head over to the right hand and start working on the melody. Okay, now what you want to do here is you want to take your thumb and your pinky and place them on an E. And that is the first note you play when after the... So E, G, F sharp, and then you head down to a D. I'll slow that down a bit, so E, G, F sharp, and then down to a D. That's, you got the first part of the melody. All you need to do now is learn the left hand, so let's go back over to the left hand. So put your hands on an A. Now the way I play this is I play both A's together, then I play the low A, then a high A, then a low A again, and a high A again. So you've got... Then you play both A's together. I'll slow that down a bit again. A, together. Low A. High A. Low A again. Then together again. Again, we'll do it normal speed. Then you basically just repeat that, so you can change it a bit. I mean, sometimes I go and if you want to do that, then it's just together, low, high, together, 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 and then low, high, you know. It's up to you. Remember, you don't have to play it in octaves, you can just go like, I don't know how you do it without octaves, but you know, just find whatever suits you, okay? Now when you move down to the D, basically do the same thing, the and then go back to the A. So we'll do that slow again, so together, low, high, together, low, high, on the A that is. D, together, low, high, together, low, high, and then together again for the D. Low, high, together, low, high, A, together, low, high, together, low, high. But basically you're just doing the same thing over and over again, so. Yeah, it's basically, there's one change near the end, it maybe has a slight G, but apart from that, this is what you're going to be playing the whole time. So together it's going to sound like, sorry. We've not got to that next bit, so why don't we go over to the right hand again for the melody, to part 2. Okay, now we've finished off the right hand with a D. When we're done. Now we're going to play the D again. Then we're going to jump up over to an F. And down to an E. I'll go a little slower again. I might put some letters and stuff, the notes up here. We'll see. I probably will. So we'll do that again, slower. D, F, and E. So together you should have, we'll do this at normal speed and then slow it down again. And we'll do it slow, so E, G, F sharp, then down to the D, play D again, jump up to an F, and then down to an E. Now I'll tell you when the left hand changes from the A to the D, so again jump over to the left hand now. Okay. So I'll tell you the notes on the right hand and when they change. Okay, so this is going to be a little tricky, slow, so doing the E on the right hand, A on the left hand. G, F sharp, this is when you change to the D. Oh, down to the D in the left, the right hand now. Play the D again on the right hand, F on the right hand. When you hit the E on the right hand, go back to the A. That, and together you should have, and this is normal speed. So yeah, that's you learned the first two parts on both left and right. Now we'll head over to the third part. We're nearly done, don't worry. You should be able to practice this very soon. Okay, now we left off in an E. We're not going to go back to the E like the last, like we done with the D in the last time. We're going to go down to an E, C, sorry. I'm mincing my words now, so, wait. So, C. E. D. And then an A. We'll slow that down. C to an E. Then down to a D. And then an A. And normal speed. The left hand's staying the same with the whole rhythm thing, so I'll just play the left hand just now with the right hand, staying on the right hand, and I'll tell, and so just so you can see when the left hand's changing. I really should have done that with the last part, but I didn't, and I'm sorry for that. Okay, so starting on the A on the left hand, C on the right hand. Change to the D now. And now for the next part. Okay, this is the big finale. This is how the piece ends. So we left off in an A. We're going to start back on an A. So play the A again. This bit's really simple, right? Go up to the B, then to a C, then up to a D, then down to a B, then C down to an A. In normal speed this will sound like... Oops, sorry. Okay, just a recap here, so A to B, and then C, D to a B, then C to an A. And this part is where the left hand changes. So let's head over to the left part. We'll play the right part and I'll tell you which note to change on. When you hit that B on the right hand the second time, you change your left hand to a G, not an A. Then when you hit back to that A at the end, the left hand ends on an A. Okay, so I'm gonna play this last bit full speed. You've probably already got the part for the left hand. It's been the same since the very beginning, with a slight change, which is that G. So play it full speed. Okay, so that has finished the tutorial. I'm going to play this through, the whole way through, one more time. On the right hand, pointing at the right hand. You probably already know the left hand off by heart. You probably know this off by heart, but if you don't, I'll play this the whole way through, normal speed, and I'll have the notes up here, so you can maybe play along or whatever you want to do, okay? if you want to do a duet with maybe a violin or some other instrument, what you can do is when you do when you hit that F sharp, the violin can maybe play F sharp, E, F sharp again, then G, then an A. Then when you get to, when you hit that E, let the violinist play an E, a D, another E, a C, and then another A down here. So then when you get to that C, sorry, that D, the violinist can do a little thing with an F sharp. Then to an E, D. So listen, this is what the violin part would sound like. See, did you like that change there? Sorry. Oh, I ruined it. That's it for this tutorial. Check out the other video tutorial when I do The Game Is On, so go check that out. Link is right here. Do it now if you want to learn it, that is. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this tutorial, hope you found it useful. Post a comment down below, tell me how helpful it was, and thank you for your support once again. Bye!